Hello, my friends. Jacob is here again. Thank you for pressing play. That's right. I didn't expect to do a video today, but I feel like I had to come on here and say, hey, I kind of told you so. A lot of people, I've lost, how many subscribers have I lost over this last year or so about Trump? And me not disparaging the man or not, encouraging the man. I lost subscribers on both sides who people couldn't really understand what I was saying about leadership, how that this was projected for a long period of time and shoved down our throats as if that we had some say in the matter, when in fact, all that's really gone down right now is, the rich get richer, right? And right now, Alex Jones is crying because he feels like he was duped by Trump.
And then they sit there and they're like, if you just turn against Trump, things will be better. But he was doing good, and that's what makes it so bad. Oh, and that's what makes it so bad. If he'd have been a piece of crap from the beginning, it wouldn't be so bad. But we made so many sacrifices, and now he's crapping all over us. It makes me sick.
I mean, I don't understand how people can honestly think that someone that came into his estate, inheriting something like $100 to $200 million out of college, coming from the background that he came from and knowing the people that he knows, best friends with the Clintons. Clinton sitting front row at his wedding like 9-10 years ago. But they're enemies, right? All of this nonsense. First thing I'm gonna do when I get elected is get crooked Hillary in jail. First thing he does is he tells everybody that we owe her a debt of gratitude.
I'll tell you, there is something that I wanted to say, because I was very honored, very, very honored, when I heard that President Bill Clinton and Secretary Hillary Clinton was coming today, and I think it's appropriate to say, if I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception. There has never been anything like it, and we're going to have a special prosecutor. When I speak, I go out and speak. The people of this country are furious, and I'd like you to stand up. I'd like you to stand up. There has never been anything like this, where emails and you get a subpoena, and after getting the subpoena, you delete 33,000 emails. And then you acid wash them, or bleach them, as you would say, a very expensive process. So we're going to get a special prosecutor, and we're going to look into it, because you know what? People have been, their lives have been destroyed for doing 1/5 of what you've done. And it's a disgrace. And honestly, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Secretary Clinton.
And honestly, there's nothing more I can say, because I have a lot of respect for those two people. So thank you all for being here. And we're going to have 4 great years, hopefully, of peace and prosperity.
Now, I came on here and I said these things not to disparage Trump supporters, not to encourage Clinton supporters, because people, this system is corrupt. It's the illusion of division, but there is a plan. There's a hand, a hidden hand, if you will, that's behind all of this stuff. Even the strike that happened just last night, which is interesting, because I uploaded a video that I was really psyched about, because it kind of gives everybody an inside look into my life and a lot of things, and how things have fallen into place to get me to where I am right now. And at the end of the video, I projected a message. I said, I said, if I can do something about it, like, what can I do about this? What can I do to make this world a better place? Because you feel kind of hopeless. So I said, what I could do is I could have faith. I could have faith that, that we won't see war in Syria. I put this out there, not saying that I knew it was going to happen. But I put this out there because I said, say in a week's time or so, I said maybe Russia will come to the scene and some kind of peace agreement will be worked out. Now, I didn't have any inside scoop into this, so I found it ironic that when I uploaded this video, the very first comment was Trump just, ordered the attack. Which is interesting because it's with allies and it happened like this, but yet we've been told that the allies hate Trump, right? Everybody, because he's a man for the people and everybody's against him. It was all this nonsense, line of baloney that we've been fed just to keep us divided and to keep us hating each other, because that's the best way to rule us and keep us in the dark. So now you have Alex Jones crying. You have a lot of other people that were Trump supporters. Slowly but surely they've had to back off. I've, said from the beginning, don't put your faith in a baloney system. It's a lie. This world, it's all a lie. So what you have to do is you have to seek the truth, right? And you have to understand that little old me and little old you, all of us together can do greater things than those that have the money and the power and all that nonsense, because there is something else going on. That's why every week I say, seek more, teach me the truth, no matter what the cost, because I know that the day we're in is a day of great, great, great awakening. And for some trouble, some hard times. So, after a night of being stressed out about this and, and kind of getting upset about this, and when I really rolled back and I looked at it and I said, okay, so what's going on here? I don't want to see war. I don't want to see World War III. I don't want to see any kind of nuclear nonsense. And that's why I haven't been saying World War III is coming. Now, I knew it was coming, and I've said it was coming for a long period of time, and it's really happened. I mean, according to the UN, 5 nations at war, that's World War. So it's been going on covertly. But no one wants to see the world just totally blown apart. So the question then becomes, what's next? Is there going to be a war? Will there be a response from Russia? I put out there that I didn't want that to happen. That I see, this is what I said, because I want faith to lead us all. Some kind of a peace agreement coming out. And then the more I think about it, I said, wow, wouldn't this be just the way? Get everybody thinking that we're on the brink of world war. And perhaps that's going to happen over the next couple of days. Perhaps over the next week or so, we're going to be filled with a bunch of stories about how terrible, the state of things is, and that we're at the razor's edge of total nuclear destruction. I don't want that. And I see that there is more going on. And so I did some praying, I did some meditating, I did some thinking about this. And you know what comes to me? 7 years, Daniel. What if what's coming down the pike, people, is what that, all the apocalyptic people are talking about, that 7-year treaty, that 7-year peace treaty, right? That's signed and put into place where you think everything's good? Perhaps that is the day that we are entering into. Perhaps all of this talk of wars and rumors of wars, well, the scriptures say the end is not yet. So I don't want you to stress about the end coming. I want you to focus on what I said, that something's going to come out of this that is going to bring a calm and a peace. And in that time, don't think that you have peace, because in that time that's coming, you know what's going to happen? Those with faith, those that are seeking more, that's when the true test begins. Because, for a one world government and a one world religion to really take place, everybody has to be on the same page. And those that aren't, those that are seeking more, those that are refusing to do what they want, all of you to do, well, they may have a little bit of a time of trouble. But that's okay, because in the end, it all works out. Enjoy this ride. This is like a movie, people, and you are all the stars of this show. Just be the hero. It's a hero's journey. Be the hero. Don't be some lame fool that's hurting others, because trust me, what you put into the world is what you're going to receive. And that's why I'm putting this out to you. I'm still holding firm. I want to see a better day. Let's see if 7 years of peace comes. Let's see. Let's see if it's on the plate. If we hear about this in the next week or so, then perhaps, there is more to the story. And perhaps, all these, these prayers and things that we do are answered. And if not, if everything goes to hell in a handbasket, too late for that, then it is. But I still am going to, as they say, seek the truth no matter what the cost. I love each and every one of you. Please do have the best day ever. And whatever you want to call the source of all creation, God, I call it Father, whatever you want to call it, may God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.